All right, what is up, YouTube? So, the Jeep is out and running. I know I just kind of started with that, but the light turn on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, runs and drives. Motor swap went fairly well. Had to fight with a couple of things, but good to go. So, I've got one of my other two quads in here. I've decided to fix this one. This is the chain style one I was telling you guys about. Yeah, you can see there's a chain right there, wraps around there, and then it comes out over to here, and there should be, there it is, there's the second chain, and that goes back over to, see if I can focus my camera. Anyways, it goes, meets over sprocket there, and then hops over, and then there's that chain. So there's three chains on this bike, or quad, sorry. I don't know why this chain style, maybe it's the gearing of the sprockets and stuff, but this one is faster. So it's going to be getting a reservoir and a radiator, and then I'm going to take it in late June to go camping. Still got to hook up the 4x. I got a new used switch, so it does work. I tested it. I love the tires on these things. Pretty killer. Anyway, main focus of this video tonight is my CR500. When the offer comes on these bikes, you don't pass them up ever. I got a screaming deal from a really good friend of mine, Steven Willens. Minty guy. You guys are probably going to crap your pants when I tell you this, but I traded my, this is the 2010 RMK 700 Dragon. Had the big block motor. So I took out the 2010 CFI stuff and I put in 98 big block 700, the same motor plate. So that motor plate, that motor in a Dragon chassis, had SLP pipe, SLP muffler. Yeah, and I traded it for a truck, and I traded that truck for this. Now, the motor is apart, but it come with brand new hot rods, crank, bearings, seals, gaskets for literal days, man. Yeah, gaskets. There is a Haynes manual somewhere in this mess. Maybe I took it in the house. I think I probably did that. But yeah, so came with a brand new bottom end, all the seals, all the bearings. There's a brand new piston sitting in this jug. I just set this motor on. These cases, actually the guy that I got this from hooked me up with another guy. My buddy Steven, he's from Manning, so that's like hours and hours away. And his mutual buddy was come up from BC, and they were in my driveway, actually. Right friggin' here. Right here. But kind of funny story. They were in the driveway, and I said, I have these cases, but I posted a video of these already. They're fairly lunched. Some guys say you can run them, some guys say not to. They're windowed with some putty. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know. It's puttied there. It's puttied there. I mean, like, whatever it is, it's starting to crack. These cases are pretty lunched. I'm going to probably get them repaired. One day. So, the transmission is sitting all in there, all wired in. Like, I just got haywire holding it all in there. But yeah. Transmission is sitting in that side of the case. So anyhow, Steven told me about the buddy. They met up in my driveway. That guy had these cases for, I paid him $100 for these cases, and they've been repaired right there. So $100, I'm using these. Nice decompression valve on this head, which I'm very excited for. I think I'm going to buy another one of these heads with a decompression valve from the guy that sold me these cases. He wants, I can't remember how much. Maybe it was another $100, but probably going to buy it just for the sake of having it. So yeah, all the internals and everything are going to run that case, probably that cylinder. And on top of that deal, he gave me like plastics and plastics and plastics. He gave me 3 seats. I love the Honda purple Honda one. Super cool. He gave me 2 air boxes, 3 air boxes. So I got 3 air boxes. In this window in the other side, in the back, there's like 3, 4, maybe 5 sets of plastics. So yeah, and then I obviously got the whole chassis. I don't have a carburetor, but that's easy enough to get. Then he gave me 2 other cylinders, 2 other heads, VHM or something, whatever it's called. I forget what they're called. VHM, yeah, VHM head. No decompression valve, but gorgeous. And then I got all the other motor parts, electronics, spare frickin' piston cylinders. He gave me, these are all the other parts in here too, here and here. I got 2 pipes. I got an FMF something core muffler rather. And yeah, so really good deal, you guys. This will be to come. I got a deal on a sled. I went to go get parts for the Dragon, and these CFR, whatever the, CFR bars were sitting in the pile of stuff. Oh, I need a good set of bars. Did you throw those in? And this was well before I got this bike, and dude's like, yep, sure. So threw in the bars, and this bike could come without bars. No big deal. I don't care. It's a freaking CR500, right? So anyways, tonight I just put these on. They're not even tight. Like you can, whatever. I was kind of wiggling them back and forth, bringing it into the shop. But I actually like how they clamp on there. That is pretty slick system. It isn't tight or anything. I didn't tighten it. They're just sitting on there loosely, but I'm probably not going to run these. I don't know. They are for a sled. They got the curves anyway. So that was just moving into the shop and moving around the yard. I will be getting actual proper dirt bike bars for this thing. But yeah, so that is the scoop. So now I have 2 sets of engine cases. I'm probably going to send those to get repaired way down the road. These ones are fine. I'm going to run them. Big part of this video is if anybody has a lead. I'm in Canada, Alberta. I'm willing to do shipping in like, as long as it's not crazy expensive. I know CR500s is big money, but these things do exist. But I'm looking for a water pump, right hand side engine cover, I guess you'd call it, with the, yeah, these spigots, they're toast. They're done. So yeah, and that's to be desired. So if anybody has a lead on these, I'd like an OEM one. I'll take any really, but I'd like OEM, not the cheap Chinese one, because you can maybe run a year on the cheap Chinese ones, and then you run into this problem. So I'm looking for an OEM one. I'll pay a fair price, like just nothing stupid. And I'm looking for a PWK carb. I'm not sure exactly which the one I need, which is the one that I need, but yeah. So this is a 90s chassis. This is an 80s motor, so I have to do a little bit of converting. Yeah. So there's bushings that go in there that are in these cases. Yeah, these bushings. Yeah, those bushings. Except that bolt right in here for the swing arm. So those bushings go in there. They fit that one. So I have to pop them out of those cases, put them in there, which I just so happen to have a freaking press for, which is awesome. I love this thing. I've used it a lot so far. So yeah, that is the kind of shop update. I'm trying to take it easy. I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of how-tos. I got not a lot of time until the 22nd to get this guy going. Yeah. Hey, anybody commenting can comment on these quads. Have you ever had one? What did you like about it? What did you hate? This is a 98 or 97 Polaris Explorer 400. I love this quad. I freaking love this quad when it's running right. And so, yeah, the rad's sizzling, so I need one. But I gotta get a new chain, new sprockets. I bought this all used off a guy because I was out on the trails. The axle wasn't tightened and it backed off, and then it went forward and then it just rounded out. This sprocket, or was it the front one? I think it was this one. Anyway, I had it all apart in the bush, put it all back together. Yeah, the other quad needs this whole piece. Like, you can take all this apart and do the bearings, but this whole axle, I don't even know what that piece, the center piece anyways, holds the carrier. There you go. The bearing carrier. You can buy that whole thing on Revco, so I'm going to be buying one of those for the other quad. This one doesn't need it. I'm doing the least amount of work as possible. What I'm going to be grabbing probably spare chain and 2 back sprockets. That way I can, because it doesn't have 4-wheel drive hooked up at the moment. And I went all the way up to Ruby Falls and back on this bad boy. And it was fun, and I had 0 issues. This is a cheesy rack off something else, but we made it work. It was all kind of just slap it together and go up to Ruby Falls for the braking procedure. I'll start it up for you guys. I already started up the other one in another video for you guys. Trying to take care of my parts here. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the rad. You look closely. That sensor is supposed to be like straight. It goes off that way. These spigots too, you can't really see, but they're like going those ways, like spread out. So that actually sizzles. It's swollen. It's toast. So that one comes out. That new one goes in. I need to figure out plug sensors, stuff like that. And then, sorry guys. Friggin' allergies, all this pollen, man. It's been crazy here. Anyhow, so keys on. I don't even know if it needs to be choked. It's probably gonna rip my hand right off. Hope. Yes, it's only a 400 here. I'll choke it. Half choke, full choke. Doesn't have a battery in it right now. Battery's sitting right there, both of them. But yeah, right before it gets too smoky in here, shut that off. The oil injection works amazing in here. On my other one, I just mixed and ran an oil injection, so it really smokes, and it works. Yeah, the seat's off of a different quad. It fits though, so I don't really care. And it locks in place. I don't even know what one that's off, but it fits. And I actually like that it hugs around, because I had to do some crazy freaking riding with this thing up in Ruby. But it made it work. Yeah, oil injection does work. Love this quad. I love it. Big part of me wants to delete the oil injection. Hey, leave it in the comments. Yes or no. Oil injection delete or not. Very curious on people's opinions. I like deleting oil injection. I like mixing, knowing what's going in my motor. That motor, you don't have to do anything. You literally just pull off the pump, off the housing there, plug off your line there. There's another line over there. Sometimes these car boots have lines, but these ones don't. So you plug those off, unbolt that. I actually have a plate that I made that's going to be going on there to cover that. Water pump and timing belt. Anyhow, so I deleted on those motors. Lots of mixed reviews on whether to delete on these ones or not. I probably will, but it's working for now. So, and I'm probably just going to run mixing it anyway. So yeah, this quad is jetted for up in Ruby Falls in Canada, Alberta. And then it came down from there, because up there it was just kind of running wonky. So I'd like to get a carb for it, get the right jets for, I'm going up to Nordegg trails. We're generally in that 3,000 sea level, low sea level rate, so I might be boshing that completely, but, and these are for foot steps. Yeah, just drilled put screws from the bottom, cut those with chainsaw, and they're little steps for whoever sits up there. That seat piece is missing. I don't know, maybe it didn't even have one, I can't remember. But anyhow, guys, hope you like the content. Yeah, this was the deal today. I mean, trading a mod sled, I might have been $3 grand into that mod sled. So these bikes together running, they jump around, right? And I'm also putting an old motor in a new chassis, so it's not like factory, but I don't care, man. Try and find one of these bikes, seriously, for around 3 grand. You can't. And yeah, it's not complete. The transmission's not, but I have literally everything. Like, yes, this is rotted, but could I run this? Yes, I could run this. Do I want to? No. I'd rather... The motor's split. Like, you can literally see inside the cases, you guys. So, yeah. So, I would prefer just to do this right. I'm kind of do it once, do it right if I can. I know it's a 500. I know I'll be rebuilding it and whatnot. But, guys, I'm not out here racing it either. This is going to be a trail bike. I'm not into racing at all. Not even a little bit. So, might take it to a track, but I doubt it. It's not my style of riding. I love trails, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna get the quads all both going. I'm gonna get this one going, go camping, come back. Probably bring the other quad in. It needs like a couple hours worth of parts for me because I'm gonna be learning how to do it and probably YouTube video. The other one might take, I don't know. I'll probably do it on a weekend anyway because I've never done that rear side piece. And yeah, I'd actually get my brother-in-law to come down. I'll get him a case of beer and feed him supper and do something. But yeah, I love these quads, these Polaris Explorers. 2 strokes too. Love them. If you guys ever do want a good, reliable 400 that keeps up with 7, 8, 900 quads, I mean, it keeps up with them. Does it pass them? No. That's I know that. There is a guy, Rick Ritter, that builds kits for these that you can actually you can hop these motors up. Do I care to? Probably not. I mean, not in this quad's lifetime with me. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't care that much. I like it how it is. It's fast enough. It does what I want it to. Yeah, so I've got 2 of these quads. I got the one with the drive shaft, and this is the chain style. I love it. I honestly don't want to get rid of them. I just want to keep fixing, keep riding them. I mean, I know there's piles and piles of parts for these things, so I'm not too worried. But I'm going to leave the outro with the view on this, so it's start to finish, you know, opening, closing. Yeah. Do you guys think I got a good deal on this? Or not? I feel like I did. $3,000 trade value. I waited a good freaking probably year or something like that for it, but I don't care. I got it. Steven's a good buddy. I knew he's going to pull through. He always does. Oh, yeah. Guys, look at the radiators. Like, freaking, you can't see that one. Same shape. Same freaking shape. Mint. Oh, I've never seen rads that freaking beautiful. Thank you, Steven. Steven Haywillens, you are one of my very best friends, and I'm very appreciative. Seriously, I can't love that guy up enough, man. I'm going to send him this video. And then Dave Vanderwall, he sold me the cases. So thank you, Dave. Huge shout out to him. Amazing guy. Dude, I ordered these, sent him PayPal, or not PayPal, whatever. He transferred him the money from Alberta to BC. But anyway, it took like maybe a day. And then these were sitting in my mailbox. The cases, so. Anyhow, I'm kind of rambling. I'm tired. I'm going to go in, shower, go to bed. You guys have a good one. Till the next time, I'll try and stay tuned with when I do work on stuff. I'll try my hardest, but I've got time crunches, and I will be doing full builds. Like when I do this build, I'm going to be doing it. You know, I'm going to do lots of research. I'm going to have all the tools and everything set out on the bench, the motor. I'm going to do a how-to step-by-step of the motor. And yeah, because this quad's already together running. If you can't, like, I don't know. It's not hard, honestly. It's just nutting and bolting. I mean, people think engine swaps are black magic, and then I've heard other people say they do them for fun on the weekends. I do it when I have to. And I'm not going to complain because now I got spare parts. But anyhow, yeah, I'm going to stop rambling like I said before. And maybe I'll say that 4 more times before this video is over. Anyways, guys, catch you later on the next one.